What's up, Saints? Recently I was... Hey. Yo. Hey. Recently I was scrolling through YouTube, as I do, and I found this video by the Futur. And while I was watching it, I was like, yo, that hat is fire! But it was not inherently because of the hat, but what the hat said. I was like, yo, where did he get that? So I did some digging, and I did some snooping. And then I stumbled across the guy who actually made the brand.
In the beginning, God created. And I was reminded of that verse. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then in that chapter, it goes on to explain all the things that God created. So I had a sudden realization, this mind-blowing epiphany, which is pretty simple. God is a designer. God created first. That was literally the first thing that he did.
And I just sat there and I was like, dang. This guy's smart. So I have to give him props for inspiring this video. But then to build on that topic he was talking about, I thought of like kind of a different title that adds on to it. And I thought to myself, I'm just playing games. I know that's plastic love. Stop. All right, Jordan, I know you think you're clever. I get how God is a designer, but how is he an editor? Oh, shut up. We're not at that part yet. But let's talk about Romans 1:20, which says this. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. One of the reasons I find this verse so interesting is because it's basically like, yo, it's obvious God exists. Like, do you not see this? Or at the very least, some higher power created all of this, at the very least. This didn't just happen. I mean, think about it, right? Think of where we are today and how the Earth is positioned just in our solar system. We live in this area called the Goldilocks Zone.
Since the 1970s, astronomers have described our own planet as being situated in what they call a cosmic Goldilocks zone that is just right for life to exist. It is neither too hot nor too cold, neither too far away from the sun. Only one planet in the universe occupies the Goldilocks zone, the planet we call home.
Our living conditions inside and out are perfect enough for human life to occur, and other life as well. So let's transition into human beings and how complex we are as people. I mean, with all the fibers and bones and all that in our body, and God creates Adam in an instant. It's a bit of a flex when you think about it. But that doesn't even inherently capture all the complexities that are going on. I think a better way to like understand and grasp all that is the baby making process. And no, not that baby making process. You nasties. That's for another video. Anyways, my mom's a doctor, and I was talking to her about childbirth when I was young, and she was explaining it to me and explaining all the things that happen. One of the things that she mentioned is that a lot more things should go wrong, but they don't. The childbirth process is such a complex process, and not even the actual like physical act of a child actually being born into this world, but the development and how like intricate and detailed that process is. It is insane the amount of cells and fibers and bones all assemble such a complex creature, even down to the neurological and DNA pattern to give it its own personality and identity. I think of these things and I'm like, wow, you know, this is like God's editing program. Aha, I told you I'd get here. I mean, this might be a reach, but hear me out. Just take the flood, for example. God hit a Control or Command Z and hit undo on the entire world. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Us humans in reality, in this world, we operate under rules and laws. laws that we have to follow within the editing program. I'll give you an example. All right. Check this out. Physics. When I drop my cat, it's not like he's gonna go up in the sky or sideways or diagonal. No, he's gonna go down. We operate in this law that God created. Not only that, but you could also say that God is editing us every day. Shout out to my boss for giving me that idea. Thanks, Bill. It's kind of like my favorite verse in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 15:31. I die daily. God is constantly making us new. We're constantly like battling ourselves and becoming greater. So after 6 to 8 months of not being on YouTube, why do I choose to bring this topic up? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm a little biased because I'm a video editor and a bit of a graphic designer, just a little bit. What I love most about being a creative marketer is the fact that I get to express myself through graphic, video, and media content. All right, you get the point. Here's my message to y'all. God has made all these amazing designs and creations, and if you're ever in doubt, just look and ponder the complexities of the world we live in. He's made such great things for us to discover, and I can't wait what wonderful things he's gonna show us once we get to heaven. Sorry, I know I've been off the grid for a minute, but I'm back, and I actually plan to be consistent. So I'm uploading one video per week every Friday at 4 p.m. CDT. Oh yeah, you heard that correctly, consistency. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and turn notifications on. Do it for the children. Much love to y'all. See y'all next Friday.